Hello. Hello. Big stretch. Big stretch. Hello, Dark Leaf. Hello, Yuna. Hello, Mito. Hello, Lemon. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Flame. Hey, Agnolia. How's the con? The con was great. Thank you for asking. It was very fun. Me and Dia did very well at the con, so it was a very good weekend. Hey, Yuna. Hey, Frost. Did I say hi to you? I think so. Hey, Pontus. Hey, Mian. Hey, hello. Hey, Huli. Whew-wee. Time to draw cats again. I know, Yuna. I know. Yuna, I know that Hailstar doesn't have his logo. I can't believe it. And I printed it like that too. When I like checked, because I don't check my comments. When I post something, I usually don't really check to see what people have said about it until like the next morning. And the next morning after I posted it, I was getting ready to drive to Chicago, and I was just like casually checking, and two people were like, I don't think Hailstar has his logo behind him. And I about flipped because I sent it to the printer like that. So now I have like 20 or 30 posters of Hailstar without his freaking RiverClan logo. Hold on, I'll show you guys I'm so embarrassed. I cannot believe this. I'll show you guys. It's because I did this poster so freaking quick. Yeah, I didn't even put it behind him. Which poster sold the most? At cons, my big sellers are, I don't know, he's kind of fat, so... But yeah, let me fix that. My big sellers at cons are the ThunderClan Lake Camp and the first Arc 1 poster. Those are my big sellers. There we go. Now I can send it to the printer again. I need to do a reorder of my mini prints anyway, so I'll just sell the... He is kind of fat, isn't he? He's a big old chonky boy. My Fortress print sells fairly well at cons too. If people like Dawn of the Clans, they usually buy that poster because it has all the Dawn of the Clans cats in it. But yeah, most of my con sales are usually big stuff that's based on the first 4 arcs. I think I sold one of the Super Edition posters. At least. I don't know. But yeah. I sold it to them for like half off because I'm like, Hey, Charlie. Yeah. At conventions, was it Dia? No. Well, Dia did get one, but I think I traded for it. Yeah, most of my sales are like for arcs 1 through 4 stuff. Blue Star looks like the design from StarClan's Chosen. It might be the same design, I don't know. You'll have to ask the host. Pump out prequels propaganda. We were trying. We were hyping it up. You're not gonna believe this? Alrighty, so today... Oh, goodness gracious. What do we want to do on this poster today? I think we can start finalizing some of the cats today. I think we'll do that. Let's start finalizing some of the kitty cats. Who do we want to start with? You guys have any requests? Which one of the three is your favorite? I'm probably just gonna be basic and say J Feather. J Feather was always my favorite. Ivy Pool time? We can do Ivy Pool. Mouse Whisker? Yeah, we can start with Ivy Pool. Let's start with Ivy Pool and Dove. We'll do Ivy Pool and Dove Wing together. Mouse Whisker is up here. Yeah, we'll start lining cats today. Let me do this. Hey, Crystal. Watching this while drawing, it's different. Why do they look so sad? I kind of imagine that Ivy Pool is maybe like... So this is during the Forgotten Warrior. So she's killed Ant Pelt. She's been forced to kill Ant Pelt. She's probably feeling pretty like depressed about the situation, etc., etc. So I kind of have it as like she's kind of getting like she's kind of sad and Dovewing's like comforting her, you know? How was my trip? My trip was great. Thank you for asking. Good food, good company, and good sales. Alrighty, let's get Ivy Pool up in here. Oh my goodness. Let's just type in Ivy Paw instead. There we go. Is YouTube switching the video quality? I should be streaming at 720. I'll try bumping it up to 1080 again and see if I can do that, because I used to stream at 1080 and then my computer started crying. Well, my computer didn't start crying, but like my bitrate started, like it couldn't keep up. But I've made some adjustments, so I might be able to, go back to streaming at 1080. She's coming to a screeching halt. Yeah, I don't know what I think this, I kind of imagined her, I don't know. Sometimes I just end up drawing cats floating. Her paws are really big in this. I don't know. Okay, what size should I make her? Because she's in the front, so this is going to be the biggest size of any line art. So I think I'm going to try like 14. Maybe 12. Yeah. Yeah, floating cats is like kind of a classic pose. Kind of just draw them like jumping up in the air or whatever. Designing cat designs? I don't think so. I think designing cats is fun, believe it or not. I might have fun with it. Do I prefer Ivy Pool or Doveling? I like both of them. Whenever I buy Ivy Pool stuff, I want to buy Doveling stuff too. They're kind of... Siblings are kind of like, I want to buy both. I thought of a interesting... I might do this as like an enamel pin Kickstarter. Because I've been wanting to do enamel pins, but I want to do something that's like a little bit unique. And I was actually thinking of doing a enamel pin Kickstarter for like sibling pins. So it'd be like Ivy Pool and Dovewing and like Greywing and Clear Sky and like the Power of Three and then like Squirrel and Holly together. Not Squirrel and Holly, sorry. Squirrel and Leaf. You could do a Brambleclaw Tawny Pelt, you know? I was thinking of maybe trying to design some enamel pins based on that idea. I could do like Moon Paw and Morning Kit, stuff like that. Hey, Maple. What do you say about Dustpelt, Ravenpaw, or Ashfur and Ferncloud? I could see maybe doing an Ashfur and Ferncloud one, and maybe they're like running together, like for the thing. Dustpelt and Ravenpaw I wasn't thinking of, but I could see like a Brackenfur Cinderpelt one. That'd be cute. Or like all four of them, like Thornclaw, Brightheart, Brackenfur, and Cinderpelt. I don't know. I could do Violet Shine and Alder, Spark and Needle, or Spark and Alder, you know? Darktail and Heathertail? I actually didn't think about that. That's interesting. Hey, Solaris. Good afternoon to you as well. Clear Sky and Fluttering Bird. I could do a Jagged Peak and Fluttering Bird. No one would buy it. But I was like, you could do Jackdaw's Cry, Falling Feather. Violet and Twig you could do. You could technically do like a Needle and Sunbeam, even though they're like never born together. You could do a bunch of different ones. And like, I like this. Sibling relationships are like some of the most interesting relationships in Warriors for me. So I feel like I feel like a lot of enamel pins are just like ships and stuff, and I'm like, oh well, I would love like some that are just like siblings, you know. So I might try designing a couple enamel pins with that idea. Sleek Strike and Juniper Claw, yeah, it's like only me, only me. Yeah. Needle and Alder. Now, I would do Alder and Spark. But you could do, I don't know. You could do like Needle and Violet. Kind of like that mock sister relationship they have. To make into stickers. Simple is better for stickers in my opinion. Goosefeather and Moonflower, true, true. Snowfur and Bluefur, Crooked and Oak. Yeah, it wouldn't be ships, so... Feather and Storm, yes. It would just be siblings. Shrew Claw and Barkface. Catch Me Never. Stone and Misty would be a good one. I guess I don't know how I'm not sure yet if it'll be like kittens or if it'll be like full-grown cats, you know? Like, do I want to do like kitten litters type of thing? Or do I want them to be like full-grown and like something like that? I think I want to edit her paw a little bit more. Yeah. It was just an idea I had while I was driving 6 hours back from Chicago to Ohio, so I haven't thought about it too hard yet. But I think I'm gonna try doing something like that. If I do enamel pins, which I would like to try at least a set of enamel pins. Bristlebark's a spot fur. Bristleclaw is. Bristlebark is a Winkland cat. But yeah. You could do like Shadow, Pounce, and Light. I think that would be cute. I was thinking about Mothlight and Dustmuzzle because I really like Dustmuzzle, and I have no idea. Like I said, I haven't like concepted it out yet. So, Raven and Dust are siblings, but I don't know. So if I did a Kickstarter, for it, there'd be like goals that people that will be able to be hit, and then I can do like more designs as like more people pledge. So I would probably just start with like Squirrel and Leaf, the Power of 3 trio, and like Dove and Ivy, and maybe like Greywing and Clear Sky, and then as like more pledges hit, like you guys can unlock, like more siblings can get unlocked, you know. Oakheart and Crooked Jaw I would love to do because I really like their sibling relationship. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to add, like, a lot of... I don't know. We will see. Yeah, Moonflower and Goosefeather. I don't know. I feel like I would do Blue Fur and Snow Fur before them. I could do Princess and Firestar. That'd be cute. We could have a little baby Cloud Kit that's snuck in there. Okay, let's open up Dovewing. Spotted Leaf and Red Tail. No Willow Pelt. Hey, Pommy. I was selling at a convention this weekend. I am finally free. It was good. It was good. I'd be pulling Bristle for us. The con was good. It was my first time selling at Midwest Fur Fest. Met lots of nice people. Networked a little bit. Hey, October. You guys will not believe this. I met one of the people that are working on the new Prophecy graphic novel. I met them. I told them I'm very excited for it. I did. So they were very nice. They were very nice. Not Sammy. So I met the colorist for Sammy. So the person I met is coloring the panels for Sammy. Sammy could not make it to the con. I know, Pommy. I briefly glanced at it. It's really cool. We will definitely have to schedule a catch-up call this week. I am free tomorrow, if you want to do it tomorrow. It was pretty surreal. I told them, I was like, are you aware that you have my dream job? They were laughing. It was funny. They were very nice. They even bought some new Prophecy stuff from me. Crazy. Yeah. I don't know how the credits work for graphic novels, but if only I could have been with you. I also met one of my inspirations. I met my inspiration from DeviantArt. Came up to my table and I geeked out. And then I met Niall/Telia. We had dinner. I met a bunch of people. Did some dinner parties. It was very, very fun. Very fun. It was October Tiger. So they don't do Warrior Cats art anymore, but it was like meeting a very inspirational part of my childhood. Yeah, I had met Telia before. Because, I, like, put out some feelers to everyone that I knew that lived, like, in the Midwest / like, Chicago-y area and asked if they wanted to do, like, dinner. Yeah, I did have a good time. The cons are always a good time. You meet great people. Me and Dia had a lot of fun as well. So, Agnolia, Anthro Northwest is in Seattle, and I am going to be applying for it next year. So, I am hoping to get into a Seattle convention next year. I will keep y'all posted. Yeah, I want her floof to be above her head. If they don't let you in. Well, apparently FWA, one of their guests of honors is like an ex-Warrior Cat person, and I'm like, I wish I could be guest of honor. It'd probably be really easy to get a table if you're a guest of honor. Sad. My favorite graphic novel? I think that Tiger Star and Sasha is the best written, but I think my favorite art style one is probably the Rise of Scourge art style. I remember, like, tracing panels so much when I was a kid. A New York con. I have been thinking about trying to apply for Anime New York, ANC. My sister will be moving to Boston next year, so I might try to get into, like, the Boston anime cons. I'm not sure. I'm still fairly new to like furry cons, so I'm not exactly sure which furry cons are in which area. But yes, I know that ANC is in New York. It's in Lower Manhattan. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's in Soho, but I think it's fairly close to Soho. What was colored last year, Neon? The anime style? The Rise of Scourge? Oh, yeah. It did get a colored adaptation last year, didn't it? Also, sorry if my voice is croaky. I did talk nonstop all weekend. But I am not sick, I promise. Just a little tired. What program do I use to stream? So, it's called OBS. There's some... What I use is Stream Elements. But you can also use Streamlabs. But yes, they're all like off-brands of OBS, which is open broadcast software. And it's all free. All the streaming software is free. Yeah, try Stream Elements or try just OBS. OBS is its own program. And then if you're having trouble, there's plenty of like tutorials on it as well. Streamlabs, I think, is the easiest to just like download and like start streaming in personally. Oh, how I wish for the days of Google Hangouts where it was so easy to start streaming. Hey, Tigerheart. I think I'm just gonna do something like that. Maybe push the nose over a little. My favorite point of view and my least favorite? My least favorite's probably Holly Leaf. My favorite is... I mean, honestly, Firestar's point of view is pretty goated. Like, he has to carry the entire first arc with just his point of view, so I would say it's pretty good. Get their little paw pads in there. You will not accept Holly Lee slander. It's mostly Holly Paw point of view, I think, personally. Because she's better in, like, Long Shadow Sunrise. I just don't really like her at the beginning of the arc. She really, really grinded my gears. But I did, if we're counting super editions, probably River Ripple, honestly. I liked his point of view. The stick count. I always kind of forget that he has a point of view. I'm not gonna lie. I personally wouldn't count it, but I skipped. They're like really unnecessary. I think they just tell you why. I think they're just there to tell you why Stick wants help from SkyClan. I think. I like always forget that he has a point of view right after I finish SkyClan's Destiny. Like it just doesn't stick with me at all. Okay. Select and expand. If it wasn't for Tiger Heart, I would say my fave is also Shadow Sight. Fair enough, fair enough. Shadowside is fun. He is definitely up there on my point of views. I also like Clear Sky's point of view. Just to like see him combat the world. How does he see his justifications and everything? I find it so fascinating. Like what his justifications are for why he's doing stupid stuff. Yeah, it's from my old, yeah, it's from this. The old 2015 design. She's pretty much the same. I think I just give her a lighter belly nowadays. You mean pedal shade heads in chat? You know it. Dia might show up. It was awake earlier today because I was texting it. Clear Sky really annoyed me. Yeah. It's not for some reason. He's a very polarizing character. So I mean, there's no way to like convince someone to like him. If they don't like him, they don't like him. It's completely understandable. I don't force Clear Sky on anyone. I say as I add him to like all my fan art. Give her a little tiny nose. Love Clear Sky. He's so awful. It's amazing. Yeah. Pretty much everyone that likes Clear Sky, that's their opinion. He's awful, but he's great for the plot. And he's very entertaining to read. Ash Boy? Yeah, I liked him in The Broken Code. I think he's one of the better villains. I do think they should make an Ash for graphic novel, like, of how he found out the powers that he has to be able to possess and everything. I think that would actually sell pretty well if they ended up doing something like it. And then Ivy Pool has the dots on the other side, right? No, she has them on both sides. I think that they're kind of hinting that that's how Morning Kid's able to take over Moonpaw's body, is kind of in like a similar vein as like how Firestar was able to take over Root Spring's body. Yeah, I would argue that we've had, like, ever since the second arc, Warriors has been a lot more supernatural. But even in the first arc, like, we had dead cats, we had prophecies, and we had, like, ghosts and everything, so... But yeah, I think that Dawn of the Clans and the first arc probably have the least, like, supernatural elements to them. But I think that I'm completely okay with having more, like, supernatural elements and, like, weird things. I mean, like, the main three, the whole point of the third arc was that they had superpowers. So I don't really think that possession and stuff is really jumping the shark all that much. Okay. Does she have any markings on the other side? No. What would be considered jumping the shark in Warriors? I honestly feel like jumping the shark in Warriors would have to have something to do with, like, alternate universes and something for me. Like, if all of a sudden we started introducing, like, alternate universes and it completely... like, this is okay now, I feel like that would probably be the moment that Warriors will jump the shark for me. But jumping the shark is like a very opinion-based thing, you know? It's basically when the story just gets so ridiculous that it's hard to even, like... I don't know. Well, I felt like the memories were not, like, alternate universes. That was mostly just, like, her... like, it's kind of like a sort of life flashing before your eyes type of thing. Where, like, you're thinking of all the things that you're going to be, like, losing. And, like, all the things that will never happen because you're about to die. That's how I read that. That's how I read that scene. I didn't think of it as, like, they're going to introduce an alternate universe where her memories right before she dies are actually true. I feel like if they actually did that, I'd be like, what? Okay, think about... okay, so this is this hand. So this one goes all the way up. Her hopes and dreams. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Comforting moments, stuff like that. Okay. Get her the little circle that frames her shoulders. Okay, Flame, why don't we just chill out with the bramble stuff? We don't really hate people for which warrior cat they like in here. Iconic shoulder circle. Ivy Pool and Dovewing's designs have not changed too much since the olden days. Well, if you are really mad and want to kind of like shame people who like a character, then this might not be the chat for you, is all I'm saying. We like to have conversations in here. Okay. I'm trying to think. I guess I won't shade them yet. I'll just get their lines in. I need more tragedy in warrior cats. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm always down for a little tragedy. I write, what is it? What's that? Is that a Panic at the Disco? I write tragedies, not something. Oh gosh, I don't know. If they were flat colored? I don't know. I mean, I could definitely like... It probably looked more like the Sky Clan. Hold on. Like, it'd probably be more akin to like this style. What time frame? So this is during Omen of the Stars. It's during specifically the Forgotten Warrior. And I did that so that I could have Dovewing, Ivy Pool, Hollyleaf, Lion Blaze, and Jay Feathering Camp. So it's towards the end of The Last Hope. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hold on. And then you can also do this too. It's specifically during the end of the Forgotten Warrior, right before the battle. Is that the... Or is it Thunder Lake? Okay. But yeah, I feel like if it was flat, it would be more in this style. I be forgetting. Yeah, we're listening to... This is like... It was like Nintendo music up to keep you upbeat. And I'm like, yeah, we're upbeat today, fellas. I be forgetting. Okay, so this one is right at her back. This one just follows that one. And then there's a little stripey here. And her tail ends in a stripe. And then she's got two more and it evenly goes out. Upbeat. Dove and Ivy. Sad beats. It's okay. I pet you. I haven't gone through my con haul yet of like stuff I've gotten at the con because I was doing financial organization this morning and like expenses. But I'm hoping to do that after this stream, and then on Thursday I can show you guys my con haul that you guys don't care about, but I care about. I got so much Warrior Cat stuff. Win quiz? Maybe. I mean, I guess we can do one after I finish coloring up these two. I was gonna go down and get some more. Oh, I forgot to color her little Pete's. Let's see, what color do you think I should make Dovewing's paws? Do you think I should make them like the dark color? I guess so. Your personal. I like the dark ones. Spotted. Well, I usually only do spotted if they have like kind of a freckled paw pad. What is the best way to wrap a poster print as a present without bending it? Okay, so what I do when I order prints online and they come rolled up, take some of your heaviest books, as many as you have, lay it flat, and then put all those heavy books on top of it for like a whole entire night. Just leave it there for a night, and then when you come back to it, it'll be flatter, and you might have to keep those books on it for a while. It just depends on how curly they are, but that's how I flatten out my prints when I get them online. And then if I was going to wrap up the print, I might... So I would either buy like some cardboard to put on either side of it to like stiffen it up. Or you could get like a cheap frame from Walmart. And you could just like put it in the frame and then wrap it up as like also part of the Christmas gift. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, if you were gonna wrap it, either like you just need something to like keep the edges all nice and clean. All my frames, I get from Walmart, and they're like super cheap. They're like they're front-loading frames, so you can put them on the wall, and it's really easy to like take off the glass and like replace the print that's inside of it without like having to take it all off the wall and everything. Hey Lorish, good to see you back. What's my canvas size? This is a 12 by 18 inch canvas, so it's 300 DPI. Let me look at what the 5400 by 3600 pixels. Yeah, they have all all of their front loaders they have in the same sizes that I make prints in. They have 11 by 17s and 12 by 18s, so I think they're done. Welcome back, Mito. Oh, I accidentally drew the eye shine on the same layer I had the reference sheet on. Dove Ivy color. And then what's this? This is the eye shine. Dove Ivy eye shine. Okay. Dove wing. Ivy pool. Do you like the way the theme of adoption is handled? I do. I really like how familial relationships are explored in like pretty much anything. And I think Dawn of the Clans has a lot of it, so that's probably why I like Dawn of the Clans so much. Me when I'm the only one in HD and everyone else around me is a sketch. I have not watched Zootopia 2 yet. I might see if my niece wants to watch it and go to the movies with her. It's better than the first one. I thought the first one was fine. That his mother doesn't seem to consider his... I think she does. Like Turtletail? I think that's very... I think that's implied fairly well in the first battle. Haven't seen... I didn't see the first Zootopia until like a couple years after it came out, I think. Okay, I'm gonna be the mother of Greywing. Oh, Quiet Rain. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't think that, like, the grandparents in Warriors are really explored that heavily. I think the most that it's been explored is, like, Silver Flame with Yellowfang and Tawny Pelt with, like, Birch Feather. Okay, I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna go get a refill on my coffee. And then somebody asked if we could do the Mouse Whisker one. Do you guys want to do the Power of 3? I mean, I will have done all of the main characters. Let's not do the Power of 3 today because I don't want to do all the main characters at one time, you know? We have to save a little bit for the next stream, right? Or Sandstorm and Alderheart. That's true, yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. These days, no one raids Nifty Sales anymore. Y'all didn't raid my fridge while I was gone? I see how it is. Anyone else get snow? It snowed in Chicago when I was there. Got about 5 inches. Okay. We do a quiz and then we keep working, we keep working. We keep grinding. No one cares about your fridge. Re-rated it too much. Dang. Okay. Sparkle. Maple wants an apple for a quiz. You got it. Let's do... We'll do all SkyClan cats by suffix. There we go. Can you name each SkyClan cat? Hey, Light Blooms. Just in time for the quiz. 25 minutes! We can do it in way shorter amount of time than 25. Acorn fur. Let's go down to furs. There's not that many furs, actually. Harvey Moon. MacGyver will be in the... Yeah. I like how none is like the biggest suffix. Darktail is real. Darktail's in this quiz, yep. An egg and stick. We were just talking about stick, Shorty, Cool, and Cora. Soul. Hey, Evie. Maple Star. Mist Feather. Duskpaw, Robin Paw, Starling Paw. Leaf Star. No Hawk Star yet. Fire Fern and Harrybrook. Did we get Stormheart? Cherry Tail is SkyClan. Rowan Star, Rowan Claw as well. Hawkwing, Lightgun Fur. Stormheart, Firefine, Hawkwing, Rowan Star, Sandstorm and Firestar. Riley Pool and Bella Leaf. I think Ravenpaw and Barley will be on here. Cloudtail, Blossom. Oh no, Cloud Mist, Cloud Star, and Blossom Heart. Ebony Claw, Bird Flight, and Bird Wing. Starling Paw we've gotten. Echo Song. Hawk Snow, Hawk Star as well, and Dew Star. Dusk Shine and Ridge Glow. I always type Ridge Flower for some reason. Did you guys catch that? Birch Feather as well. Tree, Juniper Claw, Strike, Stone, and Sleek Whisker. Going down. Fly Star, Buzzard, and Spider. Needle Claw, and Root Spring. We also need Reed Claw. Rowan Claw we've gotten. We need Tawny Pelt. We need Scorch Fur. Squirrel and Moon. And then I think Snow and... Is it Snow and Tempest that stay with them? I think so. Dew Star we've gotten. Snail Paw, Acorn Paw, Tansy Paw, Mint Paw, and Beach Paw are from Cloudstar's Journey. We need Model Paw and Rubble Paw above them from Code of the Clans. We need Squirrel Fur from Code of the Clans. Honey Pelt, yes, and Honey Tail and Honey Leaf. Lots of honeys in SkyClan. Hawkwing we've gotten. Curly Paw, Fidget Paw, Fidget Flake, and Snip Kit. As well as Parsley Seed and Pebble Shine. Micah's a good one. We also need Alder still. Snip Kit. Is Alder Heart? No, but Leaf Pool I think helps him out with Puddle Shine. Is Windflight? No, he is actually ThunderClan. Kite Scratch and Turtle Crawl is a good one. What about Fin Paw and Twig Paw? Moth Flight does not count. No moss, I don't think. Moth, no. There's also Starling Feather. Tawny Pelt. We've gotten Tawny Pelt. We still need Snowbird, Grassheart, Stonewing, Petal. No Petal. We need Starflower, though. We need Nettle. We need Thorn. Tawny Pelt counts because of the annex of Shadow Clan into Sky Clan. So I think a lot of those paws are like Snake Paw, Whirl Paw, Flower Paw, and then Gray Paw and Mist Paw after Splash Tail join really quick. Branch, Flower, and Dew Petal. We're also missing Tangle, and we're missing somebody after Egg. Shrewtooth. And it's not Tree. Violet Shine's a good one. Short Whisker? I think he does. Yes, he does. He does. Sky Star? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, we still need Sky Star. We need Sparrow Star, too. And then I believe Birch is the first one from Coat of the Clans. And then Beach Star with Moth Pelt. And Robin Wing. We also need Spider Pelt. After Hawk Star is... There's Fennel Star. There's... Dark Star. And I can't remember who's between Hawk Star and Rowan Star. Oh, I think it's Robin Star. Okay. We're still missing one after Egg. Not sure who this is. Tiny Cloud's a good one. Tiny Cloud, Bounce Fire, and Rock Shade. Rain Fur, we are also missing. Okay, so we're good with all these. So we're going down, Kits. So we need Ember, we need all of Hazelwing's kits. Ember Kit, Web Kit, Soul, Leaf Stars kits, yeah, and Ember Kit, Web Kit, Hatch Kit. We need Gorse Kit and Spotted Kit. Snip Kit, Leaf Stars kits. Sky Watcher's a good one. I think, did we get Lichen Fur already? Yeah, we did. We're missing like Flax Kit and Hop Kit, and then we're missing Snowbird's kit. So Skull Kit, Frond Kit, and Cone Kit. Okay, those are all the kits. And now we're missing some furs. So we've got Rain Fur, we've got Lichen Fur. So these furs are above. So like Night Fur, Stoat Fur, Rowan Fur, Plum Willow's a good one. Plum Willow, Creek Feather, Rabbit Leap, and Nettle Splash. They're all siblings. Bee Sting and Beetle Shine. We're also missing Oak Step and Mouse Fang. And we're missing Yarrow Leaf, I think, still. Braveheart, Shining Heart, and Bright Spirit. Good call. I always forget them. Weasel. Okay, Sandy Nose. Weasel Whisker. Sparrow Pelt. Sharp Claw. Kite Scratch, I believe we've gotten him. We're missing Frost Claw, Fin Leap. We've got Fin Paw. Cone Kit. We've got Cone Kit. We're missing another claw. It's not Gorse Claw, right? Yeah, no, it's not Gorse Claw. We're missing Rain Cloud and Twigtail. Cypress is River Clan. Good call, though. Good call. Wasp Whisker's a good one. With Fallow Song. Or Fallow Fern, sorry. Duskpaw and Dusk Shine. I've gotten both of them. Ember Kit we've gotten. We're still missing a claw up here. And I'm not sure. There's Oddfoot. There's Night Mask. Poppy Cloud. Morning Mist. Starling Paw does. It's Robin. Robin paw. I'm going down. I'm going down. Okay, we're missing a whisker. Cherry tail. Do we have clover tail? Okay, we needed clover tail still. And we need petal nose, sage nose. I think we still are missing mint fur as well. Moth pelt, mistle kit we've gotten. Cherry tail we've gotten. We're missing pigeon foot. Pebble shine. We've gotten pebble shine. Dew spring. Okay, we still need a dew spring. Storm. There's storm heart. Model paw. Pebble step. No pebble steps. There's fawn step. Fawn step and fern pelt. Night mask we've gotten. Harvey moon and snook thorn. I think we've gotten... We need snook thorn. Quick water. That's a good call. That's a good call. Sunny pelt. Yeah, and fallen snow, right? And we need swallow flight still. We've got pigeon. We need quail feather. We need quail heart. Pale sky. Nectar song. Gravel nose and fringe whisker. Poppy cloud I think I've gotten. Billy storm. Okay, we still need a billy storm. Petal fall. We still need a petal fall. MacGyver I believe we've gotten. We're missing a scar and a wish. Freckle wish. Harry Brook. Rain cloud we've gotten. Rat scar? Oh yeah, rat scar and oak fur. We're still missing rat scar and oak fur. We're missing a leap. Is it rain leap? I think is in Costar's Journey. Marsh scar is from ShadowClan, but that's also who I thought of at first. And then we're missing a pelt above tawny pelt. So this is interesting right here. Is it sun pelt? It might be sun pelt. Yeah. Rebel paw we've gotten. We've gotten all of the... We still need a claw. We're still missing a claw. Oh, it's red claw. We haven't got... He's from Dawn of the Clans. And then we're missing a heart. In between quail heart and storm heart. So this could be... Well, we're also missing patchfoot. Turtle crawl. I think we've gotten turtle crawl. Yeah, we did. The only ones we're missing 3. We're missing a splash. Rain splash? Okay. Acorn heart? No. We're missing a flight, and this is like a later flight. Yarrow leaf we've gotten. We're missing a flight. We're missing a heart. Yeah, that's all. We're just missing a heart and a flight. Could it be squirrel flight? I can try. It's not. Wren flight. That's a good call. That's a good call. I forgot about her. So we're missing a heart. And so it's above. It's between quail heart and storm heart. But I don't think... Oh, it's Brackenheart. The medicine cat when the rats finally drove SkyClan and disbanded them. Okay. Oh, that was... We did it in half the time that we needed. Not too shabby. Let's see who the least... Let's see which one is the least done. Oddfoot. Oddfoot, Spider Pelt, Morning Mist. Okay, these are all Code of the Clans cats right here, so that doesn't surprise me. Good call. Good on us. Alrighty, so foreground cats are like these guys. I would consider this... I would consider this like mid-ground. So I'm gonna put this in a mid-ground group. keep forgetting Oddfoot. I know, it's such a good name. I mean, it's not like Nightfur or something. Please explode, Shrimprella. What did Shrimprella ever do to you? Okay. Let's do this group of 5. See how long that one takes me. Is this bigger for anyone? Exist? Wait, oh man, I wish I had that meme that Dia drew about Starling Paw and Fidget Flake where it's like, what did I do? But it's like Shrimprella. Let's start with Fox Leap. What did I even do? I want to see you in the streets. I get so quiet when I'm like making my file. When I'm labeling my files. Yeah, he's in the same pose. He will never get up. Like a cartoon character that never changes his clothes. Poor Foxleap. Hey, mail. Oh, let me unpin the message. How was the con? The con was great. Thank you for asking. I had a lot of fun. I always have fun at cons. Met lots of great people. Ate at really nice restaurants. Well, had really good food. Foxleap designs. He definitely just looks like a fox. I haven't changed him much over the years. Was the con in Chicago? It was MFF, Midwest Fur Fest. He's got his pompadour. He has dupes of the same outfit. I mean, I can't be the only one that finds a really good pair of pants and then buys like 3 of them. Is that just me? See ya, Maple. Thanks for stopping in. Oh my gosh, you guys. I met the person that Vixen Leap is named after. As well. There's another person I met. If you wash him while you sleep, you only need 1 pair. Fair enough, Ma. Get his nose going. See a ferret. Yeah, but what about drying? I just now found out that there are machines that do washing and drying. I know. They must be really expensive. Fancy new stuff. But what if you just want to dry or just to wash? I'm pretty sure you can tell it which one you want to do. It's just like it's one machine. It's like a combo. I have no idea. I just found out that they exist. I know nothing about. I don't own one. Hey, Colleen. I know. I could never dream of owning one of those. But they exist. I saw one in a, where I saw it in a apartment advertisement, like where they were telling what amenities they have, and one of the amenities was a dual washer, like dryer machine. Well, they showed a picture of it. So because usually when they say that, it's just like, whatever. Just means that you have both the machines, but... Dual washer dryer. Wash combo all-in-one washer dryer. It is on sale right now for basically it's on sale for $2,000. So the machine not on sale is $32,000. Not $32,000, sorry. $3,200. Ultra fast combo. It's called a wash combo. Crazy. It's probably cheaper to just get both. But I guess like for space purposes. Hey, Lettuce. Lettuce, I was going to ask you a question. I'm not going to ask you on stream, though, but I might slide into your DMs and ask you a question later. Don't worry, it's nothing like crazy cray. Just a question. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing about washers and dryers is that they do break down very easily in my experience. So like I can't imagine how like if you're putting both of them in to one machine, I feel like it would just break down like twice as fast. Does that make sense? I think I'm just gonna smooth out the top of his tail. The problem is if one fails, the other does. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I think that washers and dryers just like, they vibrate so much just because of how they have to wash the clothes, like with the spinning and everything, that it's just always kind of in motion and vibrating, and so stuff just like comes loose and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not like... I just need a link to something, I think. Scary electrical issues? I don't know. I just imagine that, like, it would probably be prone to, like, breaking down fairly easily. Oh my gosh, the freaking chime that the washer does, it's like a minute long, and you're like, why? Why is it so long? The whole performance. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I composed the washer chime. Put that on my resume. I mean, you can turn off the chime. You can make it silent. Kind of wanna plump up the tail a little bit. And then he has his face mask. I think when I designed Foxleap back in like 2014-ish, I don't think I believed in canon compliant designs. I think I mainly just designed characters based on what I thought they look like. I mean, I kind of do that now, but I do try to stay within the realms of like... If you're a ginger tabby, then I try to at least give you stripes and stuff. Foxleap has no stripes. Then it's like, why did I make his paw pads this color when his nose is clearly this color? So shouldn't I make his paw pads that color too? I'm gonna do that. Who's that cat sitting next Whimsy? This one? That's Berry Nose. Do you see him as your designs? Yeah. Typically. Yeah, he's telling a story about how he single-handedly scared away an entire Shadow Clan patrol this morning on Dawn Patrol, and literally no one is believing him. And his siblings right here, Hazeltail and Mouse Whisker, are giving each other the Jim from The Office eye look. Yeah, he's supposed to be a tabby. Okay, Berry Hard Time. Or Berry Nose. He looks like he has black spots, but it's actually a million stripes close together. Maybe. Berry Nose. Hey, Ginger. Doesn't he not have, like, amber eyes anymore? Size. Good move. You're in the top 0.2% of views for your channel? Oh my gosh, well thank you, Luke. Thank you for watching me. I was also, well, I'm so, thank you if I'm in your top 5. Dia also, I was also in Dia's top 5 for YouTube, and it was like, it's because I fall asleep to you. And so it just like leaves my streams on. I don't remember what mine was, but it was also a YouTuber that I just like used to fall asleep to. A hectic week, not in a good way. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully this week's gonna be a little bit better for you. It's always kind of crazy around this time of the year, though. Most of them were all right. Yeah, I'll do it eventually. Now that I'm, I want to finish this picture. I think that's going to be like my main focus for my Warrior Cats art at the moment, is finishing this picture. But I do want to like edit some designs and make them more canon compliant eventually. He is in my top spot. Yeah, there's this one guy called Blue Lizard Jello, and he has like the chillest videos ever. And he plays like Terraria. And I'm pretty sure that he's the one I fall asleep to. I think he was in my top. Do you have a favorite? Probably the Four Trees picture. Is my personal favorite right now. I feel like this one's probably going to become like my next favorite though. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I do like how my ThunderClan camp turned out. But I just like the colors in it mostly. I don't know. I feel like I'm probably not going to add any teeth because I think it'll just busy it up a little bit too much for how small he is. Oh, aw, thanks, Ginger. I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be updating the shop just a little bit tomorrow. I'm gonna be adding a permanent pick print deal product, which is like pick any of my prints. It's basically the same deal that I do at cons, where it's like a 2 for 40, 4 for 60 type of deal. I'm gonna be doing a permanent like product link for that on the shop, because the only other way to get that deal on the shop right now is by using a discount code that's on, it's on all my social medias, but I thought I might as well just make a product for it. I also need to do a misprint product order. Hey, Amber. It was good. The roads were perfect. There wasn't like any snow on the roads at all. Very not stressful drive. It was good. Good snow plows. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. It snowed like 5 inches on Sunday, on Saturday night into Sunday morning, and I left the hotel at about 9-ish, and the roads were already like completely clear. It was crazy. Finish my reread of Suntrail and Clear Sky was making me mad. That's what he does best. Guess I'll just do like 3. Anything below 40? I think it was like in the 20s mostly. So it wasn't too cold. I mean, I didn't have to wear anything other than just like a coat, basically. Like my winter coat. You wanted a snow day, you had to get 6+ inches of snow between 3 and 6 when the buses needed to start up. Yeah, it snowed between midnight and 9 a.m. But I don't think it was a lot of snow, so I feel like they were probably like salting and plowing throughout the night. Because the roads were like fine. It was crazy. I've never had such clean roads in the same morning that I had to like take 5 inches of snow off my car. I was like, wow, this is nice. It's almost 6 a.m. See you, Mito. Thanks for stopping in. My black hat says, ah. My area doesn't get snow, but we do get hot summers. I prefer dealing with the cold weather more than I prefer dealing with the hot weather, for sure. I mean, you can always put more and more layers on. But when it's hot, it's like you can only take off so many. And you're still gonna get like sweaty. Cold weather is superior. Yeah, but for driving, I mean, driving in hot weather is always like fine. But I do not like driving in the snow, let's be real. But only when like, I don't know. I mostly just don't like how much you have to rely on other people to not run into you when it's snowing. Does that make sense? Snow in June? Are you like in Australia? Or are you like, I don't know, way up there in like Canada or like Norway or stuff like that? I don't trust a single other person on the road. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how I feel when it's snowing. I'm like, oh god. I mean, just last year, I remember having to help somebody that ran off the road in the snow, and like, it was on a rural road, and we helped them call the highway patrol and a tow truck and all that stuff just to like help, because I don't have a car that can like tow somebody if they go into the embankment. Close to Canada, crazy. We've had snow here in June. Washington? Fair enough, fair enough. I feel like if you're like up in the mountains, you probably get snow. You could probably get snow in June. I think the latest we've had snow here is probably like May. I do remember it snowing, there being snow on the ground during my birthday at some points. And my birthday is at the end of April, so... I just realized that Barry Nose in the new sketch is like sitting off of... Yeah, like just move him like that. So he's kind of sitting on the top of the rock, because I've kind of tiered it, layered it. Ready to be 31. I guess. I don't know. I don't think about it. Really tiny hailstones, yeah. Senior year of high school in Georgia, we got an inch of snow on May 7th, and I was so ready to move to the south at that moment. Oh my god. I mean, it's been a while since I feel like the Midwest has gotten this much snow in early December. Usually I feel like in the Midwest, snow doesn't really start until late December. So I wasn't really expecting any weather issues for this weekend. Barry looks like Pooh Bear. I was a Pooh Bear kid. Watched so much Pooh Bear. The El Nino really cut down on snow levels. First sticking snow? Yeah, we usually have snow, but I wouldn't say that we have huge dumps of it like we have been getting lately. Like, it did snow I think it did snow on Thanksgiving this year, here. The further south than Twin Cities, we were driving to Indiana, and there was like a 1 in 4 chance of flurries. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like in Ohio, we don't usually get our first big dump that stays on the ground for more than like a day until the end of December-ish. And then like through January and February is usually when you're like regularly shoveling the driveways and stuff like that. Trying to think of what the angle for this is. Because he's kind of just like side-eyeing Heather or Hazeltail. There was only one non-white Christmas in my childhood. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind moving to like Minnesota and stuff. I could see myself living in like Wisconsin. Wisconsin mention. Honestly, I think a state that I wouldn't mind living in is like New Hampshire, Vermont, or Maine. Either. I feel like if I was gonna move, I would probably move north. I really want to go to New York City during the holidays. So, New York City during Christmas is pretty crazy. In my experience. Pretty much all of December and like January in New York City is like kind of insane. I mean, New York City's always kind of insane, but... But I think it's worth it to visit New York City at least once. It's a lot. I go because my sister lives there right now, but it's a lot. And it's very loud. You've got traffic all the time. If I got a job offer in Minnesota or Wisconsin, my location-specific career, yeah. Yeah, New York City is a lot. I will concur with that. But there is a lot to do there. They don't get a lot of snow, though. Animate and AE, a lot more potential locations. Yeah, isn't like Minnesota... Doesn't that have like a hub in it for like animation? Or am I not thinking of the right place? Twin Cities. Okay. Not much of a TV industry. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's colder now this morning than it was overnight. That sucks. It's documentary. Interesting. Idaho's weather. Idaho, does Idaho, is it in the Rockies? Like, does it have Rockies in it that go through that state? I think I would also probably, I honestly would move to West Virginia. It's probably so cheap to live there. They just don't have very good internet. Just like get a cabin up in the mountains and get some satellite internet. And just be a hermit. I'm not gonna draw his tail. He doesn't need a tail. McDonald's Wi-Fi. No. Is Hello Neighbor like it's... I know that's a game. Is it like a West Virginia game or something? Oh, you stopped at New River Gorge. Oh, I love New River Gorge. Did you do... Oh, yeah. That's true, Amber. That's true. New River Gorge is so pretty. I did the bridge walk. Hey, Bowie. You come bearing news. Hmm? Remember how you said you liked the Warriors sign and you didn't know how when they happened? Heather Arietail's hosting a new sign. Oh my gosh. Hold. Maybe I can actually get in one. Or at least apply. Wait, no, Bowie. No, you're not a mod. You can't link. Wait, where is the application? Is it on their Tumblr? Let me look at their Tumblr. Okay, I see. I got it. There we go. That's it. Okay, here we go. It's called Sunning Sign and Tunnel Sign. A Warcat sign focused on the four... Hold on, let me get this up. A Warcat sign focused on the four forest clans and their relationships. This sign is in two halves. Sunning Sign, which focuses on ThunderClan and RiverClan, and Tunnel Sign, focusing on WindClan and ShadowClan. Art pieces should focus on moments in the first arc, the territory, and the relationship. Battles, forbidden love, rivalries, quiet moments, single cat portraits, groups of cats, two cats on patrol, battles, battles, deaths, and so anything from like the first arc. Code of the Clans battles. Please think about scenes or characters that haven't had much fan art. Wait, so like you're gonna do like the 4 forest clans, but you're not gonna let me do Dawn of the Clan stuffs? Looks into the camera. Applications close on January, 18 plus only. Okay, so it's open all December. Okay. Well, it says Code of the Clans and battles. The field guides. Awesome. We will definitely have to check this out. Okay, see ya, Bowie. And beginner friendly. Yeah. Well, they said that there's going to be over 80 participants, so... Everyone apply. Everybody. Thank you, Bowie. I'm going to apply. Thank you for letting us know. Bowie coming in here like Paul Revere. The sign is dropped. The sign is dropped. The applications are open. I know. I gotta think about what characters too. From the first arc, or Battles of the Clans, or... I mean... I probably will do something with Brackenfur. Or Stonefur. Evil. Thinking evil thoughts. Blackfoot and Russifer. Fair enough, fair enough. I want him to have his ear like turned towards Heather or Hazel. I mean, you could probably do 1-star meaning smoke. Or like 1-star abandoning Dark Kit. Darkleaf. You could definitely squeeze Dark Kit in there. Wait, you are thinking of the Shadow Clan camp poster? I'm okay with you stealing it. What kind of brush do I use? I have a brush pack on my this blog right here, which is linked in the description. So if you type in brushes, you'll get my brushes. So the one I'm using right now is the medium line. I mean, it's a free project. It's not like... And also Tawny Pell is not in that picture. So I mean... Yeah. Feather Whisker? Yeah. Yeah, so the one I use to line this picture is the soft nib, and the one I use to like do the detail work and stuff is medium line. I pretty much use, these are like all of the brushes I use for like pretty much everything ever in my life. I know. Well, we have all month to think about it. We have all month to think about what scene we would want to do. We can craft the perfect scene for each of us to apply with, using all of our powers combined. I'd be tempted to do a Sunning Rocks picture. I've been wanting to do a Sunning Rocks picture for a while, of like a battle. Okay, red squirrel. Hold on. While driving. You know I'd be thinking about all the maps I want to host when I'm driving all the time. Driving is the perfect time to think about my Warrior Cat map ideas. The Code of the Clans battle. Oh, yeah, I could. The other Code of the Clans scene I would love to draw. Do I do adopts? I haven't done an adoptable in a while. I used to. But I haven't really done them in a while. Where is this? Okay, it's on the cat sketches. Aspen tail again? Oh, jeez. No. I don't remember. Any tips for designs? I like to break designs down into shapes to help me out. He just fenced a Firestar about how he misses the old territories on a border patrol. I do remember that one. He is like one of the oldest leaders. I think he's older than Mistyfoot. So like it makes sense that he would feel like he lived in the forest territories longer than any other person. I feel like he... like, alive, even. Maybe, I mean, Russet Fur was older than him, but... Yeah, I'd have to look it up. I think that you would be able to tell if he was older or younger than Misty Star on the Magnum Opus right now, but I'm not going to look it up right now because I'm drawing. And I want to finish this group of cats today, at least. Yellow's brothers and sisters? Yeah. I could see that. I feel like you could, like, focus on the Greenleaf visitors as well, or, like, tunneling in Wind Clan would be really fun. To the Magnum Opus. Russet Fur, it's old. Yeah, Russet Fur is older than Black Star for sure. See ya, Chop. Thanks for stopping in. I feel like it was just a typo, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but like, I feel like just him having a coincidental same name as a tribe isn't really like... I don't know. But I honestly just think it was kind of... They never bothered to like correct it. Because he's not named that on the website or anything. So... like, they haven't, like, changed it anywhere else except for the graphic novel. And then they didn't change White Claw's name, so I don't know, man. He's still called Blackfoot in, like, every single other iteration. So, I mean, I don't know why they wanted to change it. Not my monkeys. Not my circus. Blackstar is about a year and 3/4 older than Misty Star. Okay. According to the Magnum Opus. I don't think I modified either of their ages at all to, like, fix discrepancies, so I think that they're fairly accurate. I guess I'll just have her loafing without any more detail added. Well, it doesn't really matter what his warrior's name is, because for the rest of his, like, graphic novel, he's just Blackstar, so it literally just doesn't even matter. And he wasn't even... They didn't even use his name until, like, the 3rd volume, so I'm just like, whatever. Where my boy is dead. Warriors Wiki. What color are Hazeltail's eyes? Are they hazel still? Yeah, and then I think that I gaslit everyone into thinking that it was on screen with, like, StarClan's Chosen. And that he, like, dies saving his clanmates. When I just, like, added that in. Like, it's just said that he died, he just drowns. But I'm like, he drowns because he's... I'm like, yeah, let's have him one of these. Because he ends up in StarClan, so I'm like... Whatever. Facebook says green. I give her Hazeltail. I give Hazeltail hazel eyes because she's like hazel. So you couldn't ruin my head more on it. Fair enough, fair enough. He was struck down with honor, saving his clanmates from the floods. Oop, I need to change my music. Please. Thank you. Let's see, it goes all the way up here. No, I've got this, guys. Don't help me while trying to save his cats and then dying from it. Yeah, and then I just kind of imagine... I don't know. He's definitely like a dust pelt type of character. In that way. I kind of imagine that he attempts, like, he's just constantly going above and beyond for, specifically for ShadowClan, just to, like, try to continually earn his place as their leader. Hey, Nightmare. He was one of the last cats bringing clanmates out of the ShadowClan camp. Yeah. Yeah. I always imagined he was extremely, extremely loyal to ShadowClan. I mean, that's like his whole thing, is that he's extremely loyal. That's why he follows all of his leaders, like, without question. So I just imagine, like, he has unwavering loyalty towards his clan. It's... I don't know. Design cats without me. Well, I'm not designing any. I'm just using the designs they already had. But yeah, we decided to start finalizing the cats. I feel like Hazel or Berry Nose just looks kind of naked on the top of his head. Is it just me, or like he does? I feel like he needs something. No, we didn't do Holly Leaf. Hold on. Where is in? Did I change him at all for like the broken code picture or anything? No. I mean, I gave him a goatee, but that's in the broken code. I guess I'll add his little thingies. Yeah, he gets the goatee after the time skip between Omen of the Stars and the broken code. Or between A Vision of Shadows and Omen of the Stars. My asides. Is this episode against collective bargaining? Like, I feel like he should have... I guess not. I don't know. This poster should be fairly popular. I mean, it's got a lot of fan favorites in it. And every con, somebody always asks, do you have anything with Holly Leaf in it? Do you have any prints with Jay Feather? And I'm like, no, I don't. This is the one. This is the one that I will finally be able to be like, yes, she is in this one. Okay, let's get Ice Cloud going. Do you have any prints with oat speckle in it? No, we haven't started the background. I just felt like drawing some cats today. These shows, because it's low effort children's YouTube animation, approximately 0.5 units of effort are put into the script. It's just truly devoid of morals. A Maple Shades Vengeance poster? I don't have any plans to make anything like that. Currently. I don't usually make posters because they'll, like, sell well. I usually make them because I want them. Like, the reason I'm making the camp pictures is because I've always wanted them on my walls. So I will make them. The reason I made, like, the headshot posters is because I want these on my wall. Of Jay Feather's stick. I don't have any pictures of Jay Feather with his stick. I think I'm gonna move Ice Cloud over a little bit after I finish drawing her. Do you have anything with bat ear in it? Does she have her tongue out? I think so. I think that's what I drew. I think she was like in the middle of grooming or something. Maybe. Do you have Prince of Lynx kit? Yeah, do it October. I literally just make prints that I want on my wall. I know, that's kind of what I imagine, is that she's just like, she's about to, like, I don't know, maybe she was on patrol with him and she just realizes that he's like completely lying his butt off right now. Okay. She's like, what? No, I had to save you. Ice Cloud's like, we went on the patrol on Wind Clan border. Why are you even talking about Shadow Clan? Anyone a Stranger Things fan? I have watched all the seasons, but I am not watching the new season. Is it still coming out, or did it drop all at once? Well, I haven't seen it yet, so... What did Ice Cloud want her warrior's name to be? I have no idea. I know that Fox Sleep wanted it to be Foxcatcher. I remember like the last season of Stranger Things was kind of like, it didn't really keep me interested. I'll probably watch the next season, but like after it's all up. Yeah, the first season was definitely the best season. The other ones just didn't really hit as well. Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't even seen the first one of that one. Idea. Welcome in. Oh, wait. No, her paw pads are brown or black, gray. Brain's not working. It feels better. Doesn't hurt too bad. It was pretty rough on Monday. How's yours? I did take an ibuprofen before stream, though. I have like a bruise or something on my shoulder blades. It's really weird. The worst headache? Yeah. It's probably all of the weather changes. Okay. After going to the California mouse whisker and a squirrel. I know. There's not that much snow on the ground here in Ohio. Sad, sad face. Mouse whiskers eating squirrel fly. Look how tiny they are. In Tennessee, it was cold. Yeah, probably. Did you go outside? There's some snow on the ground. It's just all like mostly melted. Okay. We did 2, 4, 6, 7 cats today. Not too bad. I might be able to do one more. But I don't know who I'd want to do. It was like 40. Yeah, 40 sounds about right. So not as cold as Chicago, where it was like 20 or 30 or something. Yeah, I could do fire and sand. Let's do fire and sand, and then we'll call it there for today. I was thinking like Gray Stripe and Millie, but I think I might do the rock pile before I do them. Spider leg, yeah, he's back here. Yeah, they're cuddling. Gotta add some fire sand in there. No long tail, I know, I'm sorry. Sacrifices had to be made. What did it cost? Everything. Where's Briarlight? She is right here. She's right here. She's nice front and center. Wait. Okay, so I haven't been getting... Oh yeah, Amber doesn't know this. But I have not been getting... When stuff gets auto-modded and the mods, like, approve it to go through, I don't see it. And I have no idea why. So I have no idea what the mods are letting through and what they aren't. And I have... Because they just never... None of them show up for me. And I don't know why it's doing that for me now, all of a sudden. I need to figure that out. Yeah, but usually... So usually I will see that as well, Amber. Like, usually I also see and can approve it. But it hasn't even been letting me, like, see the posts. And then when you guys approve it, it still doesn't let me see the post. So I have no idea what I have checked. I don't know. I'll have to go through my YouTube settings and see. I kind of forgot that that existed. Of Doestar. Yeah, she does have little sandy spots. I know, I've been booted from my own admin powers. I have no idea why. YouTube is a platform. And it does function. It's hobbling, at least. So when there's no mods in chat, there's no one that can approve messages. I was wondering why I didn't have to approve messages, like, ever in a while. I don't know, I think Diaz is pretty unique. I really like the Workout animated Sandstorm. It's like one of my favorites. It looks a lot like Apple, though. I'm kind of biased. Sandstorm's gotta be a cool butch. Are you a Sandstorm Silverstream truther? I've seen Siamese. Oh, I like Siamese. Hawkfrost. It's really interesting. I mean, I'm like a lot of designs. I just like when people draw the characters, I'm not gonna lie. I see warrior cats and my brain goes, smiley face. Jessica? Who the heck is Jessica? Oh my god. Warrior cat animated Dustpaw and Sandpaw. Yeah. Dustpaws, I know that Dustpaw's design specifically came about because Toon didn't want another brown tabby cat. And so, like, somebody pitched a color point dust pelt. And it was, like, really cool. Bracken kits. I have definitely grown to have a great appreciation towards the Bracken Paw Warrior Cat animated. It is very different from my Bracken fur, but I've never met a Bracken fur I don't like. Okay, what do they look like? Let me open up the Omen of the Stars poster. So Firestar's got gray on his muzzle, and Sandstorm's still looking pretty young. Kind of imagine that leadership will do that to a man. I just imagine that you probably feel pretty dang old after like leading the clans, I suppose. And then after Firestar dies, I imagine that Sandstorm really starts to feel her age as well. Yeah, I have seen Obama. I probably was literally thinking about that picture of Obama before and after being president, and I was like, yeah. So basically, Firestar's Obama. Okay. It does look like Apple. The Three Tufts. The Three Tufts strike again. Unless you're Misty Star, then you're like 3 times less speed. I feel like the cats that look just like my generic cats usually just look like Apple, and that's why I'm like usually not as satisfied with those designs. Old and sad for like 8 years. Yep. Yeah, hate to see it. Okay, she has a stripe down her back. Do a little bit of the dots. We'll just kind of simplify her design up a little bit. She's so tiny. Mama Coco? I don't know who that is. Hasn't watched Coco? I have not. No. I've watched Raya and the Last Dragon. I've watched oh shoot, what's it called? Moana. I've watched Moana. I haven't seen an animated movie in a while. Oh, I've seen K-pop Demon Hunters. That was probably the last animated movie I saw was the K-pop one. Sorry, I was cleaning my glasses. They need to bring back animated movies. Didn't Zootopia just come out this month? K-pop Demon Hunters definitely wasn't for me. I was getting very frustrated at the pacing of it. But that's just me. I heard, before I watched it, I heard that the movie was supposed to be like twice as long as it ended up being. And you could tell. The pacing on it was like atrocious. I think Zootopia's out, right? Didn't it come out like this weekend? I just couldn't get over how fast everything happened and like how, I don't know, I was like It was a pretty movie, though. Very pretty. All the Warner purchasing drama. I haven't heard anything about that. Ay, ay, ay. A new Minecraft update? Don't tell me that. What are you, trying to break my abstinence from Minecraft? Nifty runs off Photoshop. Okay, guys, I'm gonna become a Minecraft streamer. Please support me. Thank you. Oh my gosh, we can have a Minecraft. Oh gosh, a modded Minecraft server, because isn't there a mod where you can play as like the cat avatars? Warner Bros. And then right after, Paramount sent a counter bid. Okay. And then you guys would have to be on Paramount Plus, right? That literally nobody owns. Like, does anyone here even know somebody that has Paramount Plus? If we get a new... You own Paramount Plus? I do. My mom raises hands. Oh my gosh. Y'all are outing yourselves like that? No, I'm just giving y'all a hard time. I don't own Paramount Plus. I have Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Amazon, and Crunchyroll. God, kings of the entertainment industry to decide if I get a job next year. Well, I am wishing you the best of luck. I'm sending you so many good vibes. Netflix, Disney, Hulu, HBO Prime. Peacock is also one that, like, no one ever owns. I do have Disney Plus as well. I do have Disney Plus. I think Disney Plus and, like, Hulu comes with my phone plan. And I do have Apple TV as well because I watch Severance on it. A lot of those are, like, various family members are paying for them. And so, like, I'm not paying for all of those. I just have access to all of them. Like, I think the only ones that I actually pay for are, like, Crunchyroll and I think Netflix. And then, like, my sister has one and my... Yeah. We just all share. I use 0 streaming services. This is how I haven't watched any shows this year. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm a slave to subscriptions. I look over as like another $75 comes out of my bank account for Adobe. I'm gonna give her a little bit of gray. What's it like seeing your designs being used everywhere? Are they used everywhere? I heard that they're used quite frequently on TikTok. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty... I'm pretty, separated from the fandom nowadays that I don't really notice. A complete Gale Star and Stripe Star map? Ooh. Fire. Star. Sand. Storm. Based on books. All. I hope you got a good grade for it, Dizzy. Thank you. My friend hosted the first Gale Star map and it's got done recently. That's awesome. That's pretty quick. You got a good grade? I'm glad. We love to see it. Did you see them? Oh, it had my designs? Oh. Oh god. So you're telling me that somebody made animators animate the Stripe Star? Are you joking? That's crazy. Godspeed. I didn't even draw him like standing up. Like, look at this tail. I hope they simplified it. It's only 5:13. I've only been live for freaking 3 hours. I'm tired. I thought it might be a short stream today, you guys. Mostly because I've just, you know, still trying to get over. I wanted to stream today, but I was kind of thinking it might be a shorter stream. We did 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 cats now. That's not too bad. That's almost... Oh yeah, we'll do a quiz. We'll do a quiz. I'm not too tired. I am not too tired to do a quiz. But I'm just like... feeling sore. I got a bruise on like my shoulders that's kind of acting up. I took some ibuprofen before stream, but yeah, we did Ivy and Dove first, but we decided not to do the 3. We might do the 3 on Thursday. Yeah, the lake posters do have a lot more cats in them. I don't think I'll be out there on time. I don't know if we'll do all... I mean, we probably will do all 3 together. Like, we'll probably do all 3 on stream, and then we'll probably do Leaf and Squirrel on a different stream. I think those are the... well, I think that Brightheart and Cloudtail will be fun. A stream Saturday? No. There'll be a stream on Sunday. Yeah, I might line some of this off stream. Like, start doing the final lines for the background. Not the cats, not the cats. Yeah, actually the ThunderClan Forest Camp has a lot more cats than I thought it did. Because I think that I specifically tried to add as many cats. Like, I chose a time frame that has the most amount of cats in it for ThunderClan. Because otherwise there's been like 18 cats in that picture. But yeah, I might start lining the background and stuff off stream. I would love to finish this picture by the end of the month, but we will see. We will see. I will not be doing Changing Skies ThunderClan. Is there a quiz for every single cat? There are quizzes based like alphabetical A to Z. But they're split into, I think, it's split into 5 quizzes. Changing Skies Shadow Clan. I think that the camp that'll be in Changing Skies will be, it'll probably be Sky Clan. During Changing Skies. Let me open up some coffee commission slots before we do the quizzes. Imagine doing them. I feel like I do want that quiz so that I can just name every single cat. Maybe I should make that. But I just don't know how. I have no idea if there is a limit to the amount of like things you can put on a quiz. Does that make sense? What I want is, have you guys ever seen the naming all the Pokemon website? I want one of those, but with the cats. Okay, I'm just going to open up 2 slots today, and we'll see. And then we'll open up some more on Thursday. Yeah. I mean, it's gotta be like... It can't be too early of Fire and Ice because Cinderpaw already has her... Yeah. Probably early Fire and Ice. Like, end of Into the Wild. Okay. Renflight is pregnante. She is pregnante. Who's the 3 most recent ThunderClan cats to die? I believe it's Bristlefrost, Graystripe, and Stemleaf are the most recent ThunderClan cats' deaths. Because Spotfur named all of her kits after them. And there were no deaths for ThunderClan in a Starless Clan. I mean, we can do all Warrior Cats names. I don't think anyone died in a Starless Clan. I mein, well, I guess you could, like, count Morning Kit. Like, you could say Morning Kit, Bristlefrost, and Graystripe. Yeah, I guess you would count Morning Kit. So Morning Kit, Bristlefrost, and Graystripe. Acorn Fur is dead. Okay, this is the classic. Let's see how quick we can do this one. We've done this one quite a few times. Bat Ear. Acorn Fur. Acorn Paw. Acorn Tail. Duck Kit. Duck Paw. Alder Heart. Amber Leaf. Apple Dusk. Ash Fur. Aspen Tail. Aspen Fall. Down Kit. Alder Heart, Alder Branch, Fairy Heart, Aspen, the Beaches, Beach Tail, Beach Kit, Beach Paw, Beach Star, Beach Fur, Dark Tail, Dark Leaf must not be here, Arc, Shadow, Arch Eye, Ash Heart, Diesel, Bee Nose, Bee Tail, Bee Sting, Black Bee, Brambles, Brambleberry, Bramble Claw, Apple Fur, Apple Frost, Apple Shine, Apple Dawn, Apple Dusk, Apple Blossom, Adder Kit, Adder Paw, Adder Fang, Blossom, Bloom Heart, Bloom Petal, Ashfoot, Ash Heart? Did we get Ash Heart? Okay. Dove's Wing, Dove Star, Dove Wing, Ash Fur, Blossom Heart, Blossom Fall, Blossom Kit, Archeye, we've got Fall, Aspen, Dove, Blossom Fall, yeah. Bloom Heart, Bloom Petal, Blossom Fall, Cherry Fall, Cherry Paw, Cherry Tail, Cherry Feather, Bumble, Bumble stripe. Can you please type? Flight. No flight. Dust pelt. Beach. Dark star. Dust star. Bristle frost. Curl feather. Curl kit. Bristle bark. Bristle claw. Here we go. Dust pelt. Did I get dust pelt? Okay, dust muzzle as well. Curly paw. Dark star. And then cypress paw. Berry nose. Berry heart. Berry fall. Billy storm and big teeth. Big teeth. And then bug eater. Cranberry paw. Buttercup as well. Coriander. Cocoa. So many dark stars. Yeah. Bark face. Badger fang. Bayshine. The ants. Ant pelt and ant fur. Crow feather. Crow frost. Daffodil. Scrolling up. We need the brackens. Bat ear. I think we've gotten bat ear, have we? We need bacon. We got bat ear. Crow star. Bright heart. Birch. Birch feather. Birch bark. Birch fall. Birch face. Birch star. Dandelion kit. Ajax. Algernon. Dandelion kit. We've got, I think, dash and dart. I always get those two together. Dust pelt we've gotten. We need dust flower still, I think. Amber moon and amber claw. I think that's all the 8 A's, right? Yeah, that's all the A's. Deadfoot. Bella leaf. We need Bess. We need barley and Bailey, along with brushpaw. Bone and brick. I always get those two together. Not Brock. This isn't Pokemon. Go away. Betsy. What about Binky? Dark flower. Cow. Dusk fur. Deer dapple. Deer foot. Deer leap. Deer paw. Doe star. Doe spring. Brown paw. Bluebell kit. Blue star. Blue whisker. And then bubbling stream. I always forget bubbling stream for I don't get her after blue whisker. Dusk paw. Dusk shine. Dapple tail. Dapple nose. Dapple tuft. Dappled pelt. Benny, blade, brandy, beetle, beetle nose, beetle whisker, and then the new one is beetle shine. The cinders, cinder pelt, cinder fur, cinder heart. We need carp kit, Cleo and Casper. And cinder has no leg. Oh my goodness. Branch and branch leap. I think we need Brook still, right? Yeah, Brook Ripple. We need all the blacks still. Black bee, black ear, black claw. Bayshine and Barkface we've gotten. Cedar star, cedar pelt, and cedar heart. Broken star, broken feather, broken shadow. Bird, bird flight, bird wing, bird song, bird D. Yes. Black star. The beetles. I think we've gotten the beetles in the yellow submarine. We need boots. I think we've gotten the beetles, have we? Yeah, we have. Claw, claw face, claw whistle, claw stretch, and bound hunt. And then I think Dream Flow is the other wildcat, right? Bess. We've gotten Bess. Is there a blizzard or something? There's not, but there's a blizzard wing and a blizzard star. I don't remember who's after Blade. Bright Sky. There's also Braveheart and Bright Spirit. Bright Stream. We've gotten Bone. Boulder. Boulder and Boulder Fur. Buzzard Kit and Buzzard Star. Cheddar. Chester. I always get Cheddar and Chester together. And Chalk. Bright. Oh, Blaze Fire. Thank you. Bright Flower. Did I get Bounce Fire? Because I get Blaze Fire and Bounce Fire together. Chestnut Kit. We need all the bracken still. Bracken foot, bracken heart, bracken fur, bracken pelt, and bracken wing. Cricket. Okay, yeah, cricket kit. And then we need crouch foot, we need crooked star, we need curry, crystal, croak, crow tail, crow fur, crow muzzle, crest. We need crest still. Casper? I think we've gotten Casper. We did. We need something. Cinnamon. We still need cinnamon tail. We got blazefire, ant fur, and cinnamon tail. We still need the clouds. I think somebody mentioned the clouds earlier and I just didn't get them yet. Birch star. I think we've gotten. Dust star. We've gotten. Cloud runner. Cloud star. Cloud tail. Cloud pelt. Cloud mist. Chive claw. Dark stripe. Dark flower. We've gotten Bess, I believe. Oh, Bob. We do need Bob still. The goat Bob. Clover tail, clover foot, clover splash. We need Cody, Cole, Cora, Conefoot, Chirp, Brandy we've gotten. We're still missing a CHA or a CHE. Chester? Loud Mist we've gotten. Brindle Claw. I think we need all the brindles still, right? Brindle Face. Brindle Wing. Brindle Star. Dart. I think we've gotten Dart. Dust Muzzle. I believe we've gotten. Yeah. We need Dusk Water. Dusk Smoke and Dusk Nose. Brindle Face we've just got. We need down kit. Nope, we don't. Drift kit. Okay. Bacon, we've gotten. Have I got Bess? I have. Broken feather. Daisy. Daisy toe. Great name. Great prefix or suffix that they never used again. Daisy heart. Daisy tail. Copper paw. We've gotten dove wing. Brown paw, we've gotten. Brush paw we've gotten. We need burr and we need buster still at the bottom of the bees. Are we missing a bright? Brook? We've gotten Brook and Brook Ripple. Bright Whisker, thank you. Dewy Leaf. Oh yeah, Dewy Leaf. Where is she? Okay, and then we need Dew Petal, Dew Nose, Dew Mist, Dew Kit, Dew Star, Dew Spots, and Dew Spring. Oh yeah, Breeze Pell and Breeze Heart. Creek and Creek Feather. Briarlight. Good call, good call. Okay, so all these are good. We're missing some right here. Chasing Clouds and Cloudy Sun. Cody we've gotten. Who's right here? Is this the Dawns? Dawn's Mist, Dawn River. Bayshine we've gotten. Dawn Stripe, Dawn Star, Dawn Pelt. Dash and Dart we've gotten. We're still missing some darks, by the way. Dark Foot, Dark Whiskers. Have I got Bayshine? I have. Domino. Dodge. Dottie. Duke. Diesel. Dudley. Dawn Cloud. Thank you. I always miss some Dawn. So, Dawn Bright. Dawn Feather. Dawn Flower. Okay. Daffodil. We've gotten. We need Dancing Leaf and Dangling Leaf. Dusk Smoke, I think we've gotten. Did we get Dragonfly and Dragonfly Kit? Dusk Smoke we've got. We need... Yeah. Okay, we need 2 after Drift Kit. Dear Pawdo. Drizzle. Thank you, Drizzle Kit. Or Drizzle Paw, right? Who's the last one we're missing? Where is it? Oh, right here. Between... Oh, it's Cobweb. Drizzle Cloud. Drizzle Cloud's a cute name, actually. Drizzle Cloud's a cute name. Nice. Domino, Dottie, Duke, Chirp. Domino is the least, along with Dottie. How long did we take? So I think you have 20 minutes on this one. So we did it in about 13. Yeah, we did it in about 13 minutes. Next one. You guys want to do the next one? We can. We can do one more. And then I'll have to leave, though. We can't do all of them. My voice is leaving me, so get some water in me. Eel Kit, Eel Tail, Hazel Frond. See ya, Maple. See ya on Thursday if you end up coming on Thursday's stream. Eagles, Eagle Feather, Eagle Wing, Eagle Storm, Eagle Kit, Elder Kit, Flower Star, Heron Kit, and Heron Wing, Ivy Pool, Ice Star Haven, Ice Star Haven, Pelt, Kink Fur, Eggs, Hazeltail, Ember Kit, Sia Maple, Kestrel Wing, Ember Star, Ember Foot, Freckle Wish, Holly Leaf, Heather Star, Kink Fur, Kink Tail, Freckle Pelt, Ebony Claw. Alright, see ya then, Maple. We will be working on the ThunderClan camp on Thursday again. Fall? Yes, fall. Echo Song, thank you. Echo Mist, Echo Snout. Falling Dusk. The foxes? Fox, Foxy, Fox Leap, Fox Nose, Fox Pelt. No, Fox Claw, Fox Whisker, and Fox Heart. Yeah, the E's are the easiest part of this quiz, for sure. Falling Feather, Fluttering Bird, Foxheart, Fallen Leaves, Fallen Snow, Falcon Swoop. I think we're missing Falling Rain. Fennel Star and Fennel Dust. Heather Star, we need Heather Tail, we need Hazel Burrow. Ferris Isis, Ice Cloud, Ice Whisker, Ice Foot. I think that's it. Wait, where's the eyes? And then Icicle. Flutter, Sneeze, Fog, Nuzzle, Flash Nose, and Flame Nose. Can I type? Can you just type for once in your life? Fern Whisper, Juniper Claw, Fluttering Bird I've gotten. We need Juniper Branch as well, and Juniper Kit. Ivy Tail, Ivy Star, Flame Tail, Fog Nose, Fog Drift, and Foggy. Ferris, Jackdaw's Cry, Jagged Peak, Flame Pelt, Finch Kit, Finch Song, Finch Flight, Finch Light, who I always get mixed up, and then there's a Finch Star. Jagged Peak, Jagged Tooth, J Claw. There's also Jagged Lightning, Flailfoot, and Flicker Kit. I get Flailfoot and Fleetfoot together. Jake, J Claw, J Frost, Fish Leap, Jay's Wing, J Feather. I think those are all the J's. We need Jockwis, Flash. We've got him. Flutterfoot, Flaxfoot, Fern, Pelt. I'm going up. Feathertail, Feather Ear, Feather Whisker, Feather Wing, Feather Kit, Feather Storm, Feather Star, and Feather Pelt. Jumpfoot, Jumper, Fallow Song, Jack. I think I got Jack. Fern Song, Fern Cloud, Fern Stripe, Fern Leaf. Fallow Kit, Fallow Paw, Fallow Star, Fallow Fern, and Fallow Tail. Fluttering Bird. I think I got Fluttering Bird. Yeah, I did. Fleck and Flick, Floss and Flora. I get those together. Float Shimmer and Float Weed. Floyd. Fern Stripe. I got Fern Stripe. Fritz. I get Fritz and Frisk together. Flight. Firestar. Fire Face. Fire Fern. Foxy. I've gotten Foxy. I think I got Flower. I didn't get all the flowers though. Flower Paw. Flower Foot. Flower Stream. Flower Stem. Fluff Paw. I love that name. I wonder what his warrior cat name's gonna be. Hailstar, Hal, Half Tail, Half Moon. Kestrel Flight. Kestrel Wing, Kestrel Flight. Hatch Kit. Fidget Flake and Ferret Claw. Fawn Pelt, Fawn Step, and then Fang. Hollow. There's Hollow Tree, Hollow Spring, Hollow Fly, and Hollow Belly. Flip Claw, Fin Leap. I get those together. I got Freckle Pelt. We're missing one Fern. Fern Pelt? Fern Shade. And Flint Fang. I get those two together. Green Eyes and Green Flower. Heavy Step. And Loud Belly. No, Loud Belly's not on this one. I always forget. These are all the hawks. So Hawk Swoop, Hawk Wing, Hawk Frost, Star, Hawk Heart, Hawk Snow. Now I'm blanking. Grass Heart. We need the Frosts. Frosty, Frost Claw, Frost On, Frost Fur, Hawk Fur, thank you. The Grays. Oh, and Hawk Foot as well. The Grays. Okay, let's go down to the Grays. Gray Wing, Gray Sky, Gray Whisker, Gray Stripe, Gray Mist, and Gray Pool, and Gray Tail. Hatch Kit. I think I've gotten Hatch Kit. I did. We need Harry. Well, not Harry, sorry, Henry. And then Harry Brook. Hazel Kit. Is there a Fig something? I don't think so. Philo? Goose Feather. And Gooseberry. All the Golden Paw, Golden Flower, Golden Star, and Golden Leaf. Gravel Nose, Hunter, and Hunt Leap, Hunt Growl, and Hunt Fly. Because Hunt is like, I don't know. It's like the white prefix of the Wildcats. Everyone's just got Hunt. Fuzz, Fuzzball, and Fuzzy Pelt. Hunt Heart. There's Husker, Hussar, and Husker. The Gorses. Gorse Paw, Gorse Tail, Gorse Claw, Gorse Foot, and Gorse Star. Fury and Fierce. And then Furs and Furs Pelt and Flurry for the Furled Bracken. Good call. Flurry. I got Flurry. There's Frog, Frog Leap, Frog Tail, Frond Whisker, Fringe Whisker. I can't remember who's between Fluttering Bird, like Flutter and who isn't. Holly's, Holly Kit, Holly Tuft, Holly Flower, Holly Star, Holly Pelt. Honey Fur and Honey Fern. Fly Tail. Oh, the flies. Okay, thank you. Fly Whisker, Fly Star. I think those are all of them. Yes, the flies. And then the ones at the top of the G's are Gale Star and Gale Kit. We're missing some J's. So we're missing Jessie and Jessamy. I always get them because my name's Jessica, so, you know. Jingo, Jigsaw, Jet, Jester, Jasper, Grassfur. Okay, we're missing some grasses. We've got Grassfoot, Grassfur, Grassheart. We need Grasspelt and Grasswhisker. Hazels, the hazels. Where are the hazels? Hazelwing. Gust. Oh yeah. Gustwhisker. Hop Kit. That's Hop Whisker and Hope Kit. Hal. I believe we've gotten Hal. We need Hayberry. That's the one after Hawkwing. We're missing another Hazel. So we have Hazel Tail, Wing, Star. No. We need Hazel Fur? Half Moon, Half Tail. I think I got the halves. Hazel Frond. No, we've gotten Hazel Frond. Hazel Star. We're missing Hazel Star. There's a Hazel Star in Code of the Clans. Okay, we need Hill Kit and Hickory Nose. And Honey Pelt, Honey Fur, Honey Tail, Honey Leaf, Haven Pelt. I think we are missing Haven Pelt, aren't we? No, but we're missing we're missing the hairs. The rest of the honeys, yeah. Hair Paw, Hair Whisker, Hair Star, Hair Pounce, Hair Flight, Hair Light. Hoot. Is there a Hop Kit? Hoot Whisker. There's a Hop Scratch. And then there's Hopper. We also need the Hound Star and Hound Leap. We're missing that one at the very end of the H's. Hutch? Yeah. Short Whiskers, kitty pet name. And then we're missing the kites. I think somebody had said Kite Scratch earlier and I didn't type it in, so I apologize. And then we're missing Harley, Harvey, Hattie. And so I think the only ones we're missing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are right here. So we're missing another fire. We're missing Firefly. I made fan art of your tiger heart. Yeah, you can send it. We're missing Gremlin. We're missing Growler. And we're missing Grub. Okay, we're missing 2 cats in between Finleap and Fireface. So this is like a FIP, FIR. Fur. Fur bark and fur cone. Floyd, Fierce, and Huntfly. Yeah, that makes sense. Floyd and Fierce are from Tiger Heart's Shadow. Crazy. That's it for me today, though, you guys. How dare people forget Fierce? Fierce is really cool. I feel like you could make a Guardian... I feel like the Guardian Cats could be like an interesting map concept. When I were doing the point of view characters and I was like, wait, the pack dog, and it was one. Oh my gosh. That's true. That's crazy. I would never have... I wouldn't have gotten that one. But yeah, that's like the prologue of A Dangerous Path. Alright, you guys. That's probably going to be it for me today. Sorry, a little slow of a stream. But I should be a lot more energetic on Thursday. But we'll be working on this again. We'll probably... work on some other stuff as well, just to like kind of break it up a little bit. So but yeah, it was really nice talking to all you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back again on Thursday. Bye.